Yeah. 1 2 1 2. Yeah. 1 2 1 2. Now think of the access accessible in this age of technological. Why do you think Elder X use Facebook as a tool? I come through saber-tooth flying a judo wordsmith. My G.O.D. rules me to script universal script. Now back in the days when I couldn't get in the pic, now I'm full-blown image over media internet. They be like, yes, he nice, ripping black conscience. Why not? Because people starving to hear conscientious substance. Something they could play in the whip when they ride with their kids. Something they all could spit together as they bopping their heads. This is Elder Xology, the tablets for wise men who want to raise seeds to be kings and queens again. Tired of profanity, crime, glorification, magnifications, and spiritual decadence? Manifestations I manifest, mind elevations like timbers and cadence, million men marching. Beg your pardon because you aren't down with my lingo. Rather be the mixed sheep, never lead and just follow. The road is less traveled and the path is narrow. If you want to stand like an empress and walk like a pharaoh, best to check your bone marrow, your melanin regenerative. It absorbs the sun and has an intelligent nature. If it's survival of the fittest, your spiritual fitness is awesome. Don't let it lay dormant with your lack of self-knowledge. I spit holy water, crucified crab barrel cooning like Fambo's condition in the mental. Who had deceiving weeds and that poisonous mascara? Take you back to your roots, your African lineage. Take you kings out your dresses and your queens back to queendoms. I'm a lyrical linguist with a penchant for good penmanship. You can't stop this, you hate it, but you know the flow righteous. Your conscience eats your mind like Egyptian plagues of lotus. What's today's science? Split the message to a black man. Damn, you kinda nice with it. How many times I gotta tell you? What's today's science? Split a message to a black man. Damn, you kinda nice with it. How many times I gotta tell you? What's today's science? Split the message to a black man. Damn, you kinda nice with it. How many times I gotta tell you? What's today's science? So the X is at the podium. Split the message to a black man. Magnify the audience. Damn, you kinda nice with it. How many times I gotta tell you? What's today's science? So the X is at the podium. Split the message to a black man. You kinda nice with it. Everybody be about individualism that deteriorates fam and black organizations and when grandparents dressed like grandchildren, exposing their flesh and stripper pole dancing, smoking weed with them and drinking liquor. No boundary lines were made, no respect was given. The system orchestrates the death of fathers, they cut off the head, and families are shattered. Now in plain sight, it's all public data, mad incarcerations through racial profiling. Unemployment is prevalent, no training evident. Skilled labor for the impoverished, programs vanish. Educational systems are strictly designed for black failure with inferior teaching to strip young minds of every kind of ambition. No music, no arts, no after-school programs. Communities are starving, practically famished. The map to the path, each one teach one to be one. Then back to the hood, so sons can shine some out the muck and mire of a defeatist mindset. That wilderness crap needs to be crashed and crushed. Let's self-educate, relate to each other. Pool our resources, grow our own food, black built, black owned in our own neighborhoods. Skilled labor and sciences, technology taught, economics, so we can become our own savings and trust. Then strip ourselves of all European customs and African attire, kufis and long dresses. No chemicals to process our royalty hair, our natural crowns is melanin beautiful. Break out the cubicles of mind indoctrination. One nation under a groove, respect our ancestors. want to be us and still out religion. Discredit us for all contributions. Flip scripts, rip us from what's historical. Clorox fabrications, cactus psychological. I spit astronomical. The core nature of truth. Back to foundations of some African roots. Excuse those who choose to say bamboozle, media distortions, endorse stereotypical, constant rhetorical, redneck rhetoric, laws specifically biased and extremely racist. How can we celebrate holidays not for us, built on foundations of kill, maim, and murder? Divine destiny means divide, conquer. To the red, white, and blue I pledge no allegiance. Poetic prose I rose to kill the sickness, sick with these lyrics and cadence procedure. Elder-exology to self-knowledge science, soliloquy mathematics to awaken the righteous. Justice is justice for the wicked oppressor. Demonic type demons who cringe when I'm speaking, unsigned when I rhyme, but real people speak this. I dictate and orate for black activists teaching. The underwork awakened, not leaving one hostage. No crumbs off the table, no longer are we submissive. Unseen revolution, the evolution of spirit. Not a million, but a gazillion black men marching. Queens ruling queendoms and kingsmen of honor, no longer dishonored. For crab barrel genocidal. Pride and unity as we increase in knowledge. Old school almanada with that new school swagger. X to the elder, coming straight right at you. Elder to the X with the conscious vendetta. Scat cat, get on out of here. I'll bust your self-esteem and exile you from pens. No raps, no poems, not even speaking in sign language. Get down or lay down with them crab out crabs. Scat cat, get on out of here. I'll bust your self-esteem and exile you from pens. No raps, no poems, not even speaking in sign language. Get down or lay down with them crab barrel crabs. Scat cat, get on out of here. I bust your self-esteem and exile you from pens. No raps, no poems, not even speaking in sign language. Get down or lay down with them crab barrel crabs. Hater. If you want that flow that vitalizes your soul, I got bang bars galore that will ache your jaw. Saying my scribe more than Rick Van Winkle yawn. Memorize my text and watch your knowledge born. Bloody raw open sore, my spilling gorge for you curious George. This is that elder law. Imprison y'all to the rapture of my score. 40 years across the desert of a barren wilderness, kicking in every door. Spoken word wizard, OG Mac language, so I'm verbal boss son. Still call you black homie or dun dun. I be like, what's up kid? Should you disrespect the elder? Just might crack your melon. I'm a linguistic felon, abusing every pen like it was my nemesis yelling. Don't beat the imprint across my forehead, brother. Your typing spill got me drowning in verbal. I'm a poet, rapper don / microphone killer. So sick till I'm iller every time I'm at builder. 16 bars tell of a melanin genetic. I'm Christian, comedic, Isaac Hayes, Black Moses, Israelite type Morris with no hook or no chorus. Symphonic, ebonic, off the curb, off your corner. Artistically honored for the Spitfire opus. 2 tears in a bucket, and I'm not empathetic. Should you come off pathetic and clone off my poems and not give me credit? I debit your plastic, you know you in debit. Your mind initiated, I instigated conscious right into your next script. Real is the realest, put skirts up on fakeness. Make moves, you faking, you shaking off balance. Keep up with me, I will zero your knowledge. Stay in your lane with them cats in my shadow. You walk like a slave, blind in self-knowledge. I walk like a pharaoh, the king of my kingdom. You sing Christmas carols, I celebrate Kwanzaa. No wonder you envy with green eyes of venom. If you did not self-hate your inborn characteristics, let's keep this realistic. If you despise your own blackness, catching crazy feelings cause I promote blackness. TMI guy, that's too much information. Milk before the meat, you can't eat my knowledge. Conscious to the front, mediocre play the back end. Scat cat, get on out of here. I'll bust your self-esteem and exile you from pens. No raps, no poems, not even speaking in sign language. Get down or lay down with them crab barrel crabs. Scat cat, get on out of here. I'll bust your self-esteem and exile you from pens. No raps, no poems, not even speaking in sign language. Get down or lay down with them crab barrel crabs. Scat cat, get on out of here. I bust your self-esteem and exile you from pens. No raps, no poems, not even speaking in sign language. Get down or lay down with them crab barrel crabs. Hater. Get on out of here. Caught up in the whirlwind of a rejuvenating worship. The eye of the storm is where it is the most calmest. In the phenomenon of a life-changing transformation, I stay patient, knowing this too shall pass on. I hold on to my rock of Gibraltar, knowing I won't falter, holding God's hand firmly as I walk across the waters, crossing over forbidden waters. With trial and tribulations restricted my inner growth, I approach the challenge emotionally balanced. With the Lord in alliance to fulfill His will, I'm chill like iceberg. God's grace is sufficient as I mature in the walk of a righteous kind of living, to implement forgiveness to those who transgress against me for reasons they still can't comprehend, no understanding. They still say if it won't kill you, it only makes you stronger. At crunch time, the pressure converts a coal to a diamond. But still I remain a student as life gives us lessons. With spiritual discernment, I find wisdom and understanding. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of all knowledge, to let God abolish my fleshly inhibitions, to conquer temptations. Of the blood of the Redeemer, I flip the script from conscience to praise God like I'm breathing. All up in my feelings, gratuitous in its nature, feeling blessed and selected to put forth the gospel. So I must stay connected like tablets to the internet through prayer and meditation, worship and fellowship. I post videos and poems with a God-centered message. These are my melodies. Lyrical paragraphs, math is unique. These are my melodies. Saving the keyboard to lace the next beat. These are my melodies. With God on my side, I never meet defeat. These are my melodies. Walking on faith through the storms of adversities. These are my melodies. Lyrical paragraphs, my math is unique. These are my melodies. Saving the keyboard, to lace the next beat. These are my melodies. These are my melodies. These are my melodies.
Cause of being convicted of crime, I hold it steady right there while I hit it. Hold it steady right there while I hit it. Well, I reckon that ought to get it. Hold it steady right there while I hit it. Well, I reckon that ought to get it.
Give me your love, crack my back like I stole something. No finesse, no foreplay, release the beast, unleash insane. Scream my name, Elder X, say it 3 times and you climax. Have the neighbors call police, thinking that we in domestic violence. Smacks to the bullets, baby please, stop hurting me, not what you mean. Blazing heat, paint off the wall, sing like Marv, you love the ball. Lay prostrate, standing tall, have me scream, yes, 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 y'all. You sing the chorus, pitch high notes, just as high as many ripple tongue.
Hold it steady right there while I hit it. Well, I reckon that ought to get it. Hold it steady right there while I hit it. Well, I reckon that ought to get it.
Sip no alcohol, no drugs or pills, pure natural. Nocturnal, insomniacs, sex maniacs, so intense. Need sex anonymous, won't go there. Share experience and they break butt naked. Hotter than the Mexican hot taco, and I eat stoves from the taco truck. Used to be single, but I'll never go back. Since I met you with the moves intact. Sprung, love, aphrodisiac. Got your back on like you was a pimp. Woman liberated, I do admit. Giving you my cash and I'm proud of it. That's the way chicks flipping scripts. I'm still the king, so we cope steady.
Hold it steady right there while I hit it. Well, I reckon that ought to get it. Hold it steady right there while I hit it. Well, I reckon that ought to get it.
Housebreakers, 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 housebreakers. Housebreakers won't mess with y'all. Clean up woman, need to hit the curb. Really loyal, that's my word. Might throw the lot, won't bust in the grapes. Yeah. Paying homage to the lower LES 6 borough. You know? Alpaca-knits, tailor-mades, mock necks, purple butter leather with the Persian M collar, the fever in the beer, streets of Lemon in Manhattan, Bentleys if you hustled in the hotel diplomat, 5%ers, all up in Elgwins, then we hit the Nathans for a late light snack. 42nd was grimy, and so was medics. No computer or no celly, it was payphones, homie. Jumping to the south was the only way home. Gangs rocked their colors on some dungaree jackets. The presses of clean, everybody shopping on Orchard, Jewing down a Jew, but they still made a profit. The Lower East Side was a real United Nations. Credit the bodega putting clothes in the cleaners. 50 cent on Lucy for a Newport 100. Pitt Street there was Nancy's and I lived in Mazlitt. Sheriff Park had gambling in fat nickel bags. Food courts they kept on running, be it sun up or sundown. Me, I was no baller, but my 360 waves got me stats and praise. I was nice and dancing. Just begun the Mexican, the yellow sunshine. Spin kicks and drop downs, I was nice with mine. BBR, the Boys Club, Grand Street Settlement, the White House in Baruch, and Henry Street Settlement. Talent shows, Lillian Wall, the Jacob Reese. Chuck a Luck on Avenue D, a hot Kanish. I'm talking Avenue D, the barbershop just right. Cozy corner on the hill of Drunkard Centers. Parting reminiscing of my teenage days. Choke, that meant they had good weed. LES, sometimes known as a lower Alphabet City, you could call it what you wanna. I'm talking hats for lords, different color skimmers, kangaroos, poquets, or some referee sneakers. I'm always where I'm from, no matter where I am. It's LES for life, it's LES forever. Microphone record, LDX say that. LES stand up, tell me where you at. I'm talking hats for lords and different color skimmers, kangaroos, poquets, or some referee sneakers. I'm always where I'm from, I'm no matter where I am. It's LES for life, it's LES forever. Microphone record, LDX say that. LES stand up, tell me where you at. LDX new banger. Get your 3D glasses, coming straight at you. To my wifey dedicated, just that 2020 love, Xology, vibrant. See you looking sexy when you text me on the nightly. Glad you was my wifey and I thanks the Lord nightly. Finally I'm happy with a soulmate who could feel me. Evenly we yoked in the silver of our living. Sending you good vibes, good wishes and my blessings. My Melon Valentine, this round complimentary. Unconditionally I flourish you with jewelries. Rose bubble bath, massages of your feet. You featured on the feature in mixed company. Shining like starglaze, a queen Nefertiti. Keep it gully gritty with me, that's awesome always. I'll always do your dishes, vacuum all your hallways. Keeping you in mind as a device line of poetry. The beauty of your essence, you love the Lord daily. A prayer warrior, so glad you on my team. It's me against the world and you right beside me. Looky, 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 I'm begging mad groupies. Respect the love between us, descending us blessings. My hip-hop poetry getting light and accolades. I'm chilling humble with it in the winter drinking lemonade. Giving God the glory, I know he's using us. Nah, this ain't stunting, it's just what he does for us. We better or no lesser than any other couple. A king and queen matchup, we thoughtful on the wake up. We only had one breakup, it lasted 60 seconds. How you gonna break up with God? It's joined together. Lighter than a feather, relieving all my tension. I'm the fifth dimension of celestial heaven. Inspiring my manuscript, I like the way you handle it. Encouraging, inspiring, a sexy cheerleader. That's probably in Secaucus, New York or Georgia. Physically separated, our spirits stay united. Yeah. We always together, but we physically separated. We one in unison. You know I had to do another one for you, baby. I love you. Alright? Okay? Yeah. Check it.
Yeah. Now you're all messed up, thinking about what you had and lost. Then I realized the world was precious until all the water was gone. Now you hate every kind of love song and hate to see one happy couple. I guess cause I'm blessed with somebody else. You can't stand the gain of my happiness. Why you gotta be a hater? You ought to be an appreciator. I know you hold mad resentments. You never could forgive a brother. Between you and God though, you never did me faithful. Beat me with the guilt of me not being monogamous. We never really had love, but you was better with the secret of neither of us innocent. Two rights don't ever make a wrong. Two wrongs will never make it right. Us, that was another life, but I just had to dig it up. I forgive and forgave, it's all passe, but you still despise my name. Like I murdered something? Tell the truth and shame the devil. You wouldn't hate me so much if you didn't love me so much. I guess that's why I never hear from you. Now you're all messed up, thinking about what you had and lost. Then I realized the world was precious until all the water was gone. Now you hate every kind of love song and hate to see one happy couple. I guess cause I'm blessed with somebody else who can't stand the gain of my happiness. Well, yeah.
Step up to the left like what? Step up to the right like what? Come up in the place like what? All eyes are on me like what? Get some kind of special, I'm waiting for a venue. Self-made my mantras, I'm self-made in my mental. Hotter than a kettle, blacker than a kettle. Calling the kettle black, I mingles with my peoples in all vicinity, upscale or in the ghetto. Bringing parables, spoken word procedure. Old school ring a leader, I'm icon like eons, everlast universal. My verses are iconic. Plus I'm dressed in crispy G up to my gangster. Velour fedora, cock 360 angles. Plus I still club it, the senior citizen. 5 minutes on the dance while my stars shine fluorescent. Original b-boy, boogie down the lower. 5-barrel thorough, a rotten apple diplomat. Step up to the left like what? Step up to the right like what? Come up in the place like what? All eyes are on me like what? Persistent type performer with God-given talent. Spreading this black conscience like parquet and its butter. Spread the populace, I'm reaching every corner. I do this for my grands and my two beautiful daughters. Yes, I'm on the come up, but not quite from the bottom. Though I seen the bottom, my past life was a mother. Now I'm just smothered, call me the prodigal son. My style is quite peculiar, I can never be a clone. Facebook poet rapper, call it what you wanna. Critics and debaters, they always pay attention. They can never crush respect, go to the elder. I'm living for God, my bodyguard protection. I only be for self, the last poem was written. Listen, step up to the left like what? Step up to the right like what? Come up in a place like what? All eyes are on me like what? Or what? Step up to the left like what? Step up to the right like what? Come up in a place like what? All eyes are on me like what? Or what? Elder X is a conscious revolution. Poetry scribes contrive minor evolutions. Speaking in the third person, infinite verses dispersed, giving birth to a black man awakened. Jazzy throwback for knuckle-headed persons. The author of the beat, Grover Washington Jr. My OG aura pour like Niagara Falls falling. I rise high on pinnacles that I never fall off. If I cough, if I stutter, that's a 2-bar banger. I even spit silent with a facial expression with no intermission on my mission to uplift the 12 tribes of Judah with a microphone 4/5. I'm Murph cause I'm a killer to the condition mindset. When Elder X is on deck, there's no secret kept. I eclipse all the Clorox, miseducations, instigate terminations of stereotypical natures. Back to the essence of the original nature of melanin ancestors, conscientious forefathers, the metaphor ballistics of the orating author. So futuristic, I make it already tomorrow. Making yesterday's the 7th stone that you step on, make your blood, sweat, and tears. The lessons you lean on, the untouchable Teflon. Wordsmith, G'd up Dawn, a servant of the strongest gangster of all. You know my MO.
Baby.
You know my MO.
Oh, yeah.
You know my MO. You know my MO. You know my MO. You know my MO.
Hip hop.
Yeah. Let me tell you a little story. Set up with the Percocet, shimmy at your Remy. Wake up in the morning, say to who the hell is he? Remembering nothing. 7 niggas coming, you're trapped up in the telly with 7 niggas grinning, telling you to be a tree and just sleep while they spit leaves of chunky butted weed. Then you realize between your thighs, aching, soaking, dripping, thinking did they run a train? Trying to maintain some sort of sanity, drugs, sex, and money, ghetto fab dreams. Got you in this fix, parlayed into the mix. Now you on a trip saying every nigga greasy. Responsibility for your every action. Feel a penalty, don't learn from one lesson. You're hating on your preacher, hating every teacher. Never understanding your life's the best teacher. Responsibility for your every action. Feel a penalty, don't learn from one lesson. You're hating on your preacher, hating every teacher. Never understanding your life's the best teacher. Say what? Yeah. Say what? Yeah, check it.
Talk to him. I like this.
You want the latest kicks, but your pockets never take. Teased and tormented, crowned by your peers. Situation tragic, causing you embarrassment. Families in the shelter and mom smoking Krizak. Juvenile delinquent the way that you express anger and stress plus deep embarrassments. So you joined the clique, throwing signs both hands. Started busting slugs, sold drugs and getting math. Now you walk the path to death or institutions. Addiction your escape. You getting high with your moms who birthed you. You know she never snitched. You had a nasty rep, beating fiends regardless. Then the other fiend you smacked, disrespected, came back with a Mac attack. trap you where you trapping. Now you in intensive, life demanded comma. You forgot things, also packed the llama. Responsibility for your every action. Feel a penalty, don't learn from one lesson. You hating on your preacher, hating every teacher, never understanding your life's the best teacher. Responsibility for your every action. Feel a penalty, don't learn from one lesson. You hating on your preacher, hating every teacher, never understanding your life's the best teacher. What? 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 Responsibility for your every action. Feel a penalty, don't learn from one lesson. You're hating on your preacher, hating every teacher, never understanding your life's the best teacher. Responsibility for your every action. Feel a penalty, don't learn from one lesson. You're hating on your preacher, hating every teacher, never understanding that life's the best teacher. What? What? Never understanding that life's the best teacher.